Hey y'all, I'm Mimi, aka the Piscean Seer, and this is one of your daily collective messages. Like, and subscribe if you get anything out of this. Thank you so very much to those of you who do like, subscribe, and comment. Okay, it is always and forever going to be loved and appreciated. Welcome to any new subscribers. Okay, my beautiful people, welcome to the fam. God, archangels, ancestors, ascended masters, cosmic guides, all beings of the highest and purest white light with the best interest of me and the collective at heart. You are always and forever welcome into my readings. Okay, please give my wonderful, fabulous, and amazing Piscean Seer family the best and most accurate information for them at this time. Okay, so this is a Gaia message. Okay, so I'm gonna just get this overall energy first. Okay, but I'm looking at the Two of Forces. Okay, with this willow tree on it. So I feel like it could be very emotionally balanced, you know, feeling kind of peaceful, or this is where Gaia wants you to be, you know, to come out into the nature. This is what I'm hearing. Come out into the nature. Look at this with the earth right there. Okay. It says be interdependent and expand your horizons, you know. And I'm hearing that song, we surf to the sunsets beyond the horizon. Look at Lady Gaia right here, okay? I love that. Okay, so it says, your challenges are lessons. You are loved and welcomed on earth, you know? So this big, beautiful, loving, I got to use this for overall energy, okay? This big, beautiful, loving energy coming from Mother Gaia, but we're going to pull another one, okay? All right, so we got two, but we're not going to keep both, okay? We got Archangel Jophiel. It says, act with wisdom, use information for the highest good. I feel like you're receiving so much beautiful information at this time, you know, big confidence boost. And like I said, lots of love and affection coming in from Gaia at this time, and also from your angelic team. You know, I feel like you're working on aligning with the highest and really going with the flow. And I feel like this is something that she really does want you to do, like, so much. Like, don't underestimate the power of Gaia, the power of going out and spending time with her, you know, speaking with her, showing her love, telling her you love her, hugging a tree, okay, putting your feet in the grass, you know, putting your feet in that beautiful beach sand. This could be things you've been doing or things that you need to do at this time. What else, my love? Because I just love that she has confirmed that, yes, I'm here. Okay, we got Aurora Boreas. It says infinity, eternal, and past life. You know, she's saying, like, you've been with me for lifetimes and lifetimes before, you know. I'm hearing, like, old friend, okay? Like, Gaia is an old friend of yours, okay? You've been held by her, you know what I mean, so many different times. And it's time for you to, like, remember this connection, okay? Like, in a much deeper way. It says messages, curiosity, and signs on this crop circles energy. Also, you could be, like, into crop circles and things like that. Things, like, out of this world, you know? I feel like maybe you might be getting ready to do some sort of traveling. Maybe Gaia's calling you to go and see, like, all the different beautiful parts of her. You know, I'm hearing, like, sacred sites, you know, like, you know, the pyramids and things like that, you know, Easter Island and things like this. You could be really interested in going to look around and see all of these different places on the earth, but you're literally being called to do those things at a soul level, okay? This is just not something that you want to do for no reason. There are, like, light codes and information to be gained from these places, okay? We got the wizard right here, which says Rune King, Wise One, Counselor. So it's like when you visit these different areas of Mother Gaia, or when you tap into her energy, you know, we got the Green Witch with Fresh New Spring also. But, you know, this wizard, the Rune King, is like all roots, okay? He's like all roots of a tree. So I feel like this is something she's trying, like when you visit these different places, is what I was saying, okay? When you visit these different places on earth and you go outside and you commune with nature in this way, it brings this fresh new spring type of energy from Gaia, and it helps you to root deeper into the wisdom that you carry so very naturally, okay? She gives you so many beautiful downloads, you know what I mean, regenerates you in a lot of different ways. We got this energy right here, beautiful. It says before the gathering, so celebration, anticipation, and event. Okay, there could be some beautiful events coming up, that are going to have you feeling very lucky. We got Atheling, I think. It says nobility, grace, and gratitude. So situations you're about to be very grateful for. We got the life bringer with more of this beautiful earth energy, but this is the fairy forest deck, so lots of earth energy in it. Okay, it says establishment, growth, and fulfillment. Okay, so this is what you're doing with Gaia energy at this time. Like, this is why she wants you to come out, come outside and spend much more time with her, or commune with her, or even just meditate with her. Okay, you don't really necessarily have to go outside, but your meditations that you do outside at this time are very powerful, especially under this sun. Okay, this summer sun, this is a special sun that we've been getting. Okay, it says, heavy is the head who wears the crown, but within every moment, within all responsibilities and circumstances, lies the opportunity to be noble and be graceful, to be grateful. And this is Atheling, a wise being who is able to listen to the pleas and the requests and demands and to respond without pressure, frustration, or tension. Okay, so this is what Gaia is wanting you to do. I'm hearing, put your request in and get what you want. Girl, it's whatever you want. I'm on whatever you want. Okay, so Gaia definitely wants to help you to ground certain things for yourself, now that you have, taken the time to really free yourself and others from outmoded and outdated ways of thinking. Now she wants to help you to ground whatever it is that you need in order to help more people to come out of those ways of thinking that aren't necessarily serving them. It says she is able to distill the clamor about her into calm and focus on one simple deed at a time. She is not one to sacrifice herself, nor will she allow herself to be influenced and dominated, nor is she overwhelmed despite the vast nature of her realm and her responsibilities. She wears her duties lightly, just as she does this crown, okay? And you have the power to do the very same thing. And I think that this is definitely something that Gaia would like to work with you on. It says, and this is your message. Find a way to slow down the demands of your life, create boundaries, cease feeling so obligated to sacrifice your needs to the needs of others who are simply noisier and more entitled. For this moment, breathe and still yourself, and then carefully move forward, focusing on one thing at a time, giving each task your absolute attention. Now is the time for you to be as gracious. It says, now's the time for you to be as gracious when you say no as when you give your agreement. To never be cruel or snap and condemn simply because it will be easier to do so. Atheling reminds us that even when under pressure with duty and status come great responsibility, and we must remember our blessings in order to develop our own contentment. We must extend patience and endow others with dignity. Be kind and be grateful, and that we have the opportunities that we have to change the world for the better every day, So be grateful that you have these opportunities, and be graceful when you're moving throughout your day and dealing with other people. Like, I didn't record on Friday because my family popped up here, and it was like my cousin and my uncle, and they're always giving me shit, you know what I mean? And usually I'm always, doing whatever they want me to do because, I just love them, and that's just the kind of person that I am, not whatever they want me to do, but, Like, I really like to host people, you know what I mean? Make them coffee or get them some water, or, make them some food or whatever it is that they want me to do, ride with them here and there. And I just really didn't feel like it, and I just really set that boundary and let them know I'm not going to do none of that stuff y'all want me to do right now. Like, I do this every time and I'm not going to do it this time, but also, I don't know. I feel like I kind of was being a little bit snappy, but I kind of had to be a little bit snappy. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like she's saying you didn't have to be snappy though, So it's like, just try to control that, because sometimes like people can come back into your energy and you can find yourself like sliding back into like, your snappy kind of way. They just kept telling me like you're being mean, Spirit was like, you're not being mean, okay, you're standing your ground. And I said like, I told my cousin, like, I think you got me doing what you say confused with being nice. And so maybe that's kind of what's going on with you. I feel like certain people could have you being, firm about what you want to do and what you don't want to do, confused with you being mean. And I think that you need to just not judge yourself and know that you're free and you ain't got to do nothing you don't want to do. So I got a couple of notes. Okay, I got a horseshoe, a Rottweiler, and a canyon because I was like driving through a canyon. Okay, so the first thing was the horseshoe, which is a symbol of luck. It says that the crescent moon shape represented various moon goddesses, thus protecting against evil eye. So Gaia is definitely protecting you against evil eye. Okay, which makes that story make a little bit of sense. Okay, it says face up. So face up, when it's like this, a horseshoe acts as a vessel to collect and keep good luck from falling out. And face down, bad luck pours out over the home. Okay. And also she was giving me this download about maybe you have like a horseshoe, some of you, or one of you, I don't know. It could be for a lot of you or just a little bit of you, but some of y'all got horseshoes that are upside down around your home. Like you could live on a ranch or like in a bigger type of house, or like in the country somewhere. Okay. Like in the back, like, I mean, like country, like in the South or something like this. Okay. And you could live in like your family home or whatever, and if you have horseshoes that are upside down, like hanging, she showed me like it hanging over the porch or like over the front door somewhere. Okay. If you have that going on, you need to take that damn horseshoe down or turn it over so it can start to collect more beautiful luck and things won't go so crazy at your house when people come over or whatever. Because she was saying like somebody hung that horseshoe up with the intention to pour that bad luck out over the home. But also this gave me the Wheel of Fortune type of energy. Maybe you could have felt like, luck was, bad luck was pouring out all over your life, and now you're just in this place where you're upright and you're ready to collect everything that's meant for you, So, take it however it resonates. So the Rottweiler represented confidence and courage, and I wrote solar plexus and heart chakra energy over it. So your solar plexus and your heart chakra could be getting an upgrade, okay, which makes sense with this. All of this yellow on this Archangel Jophiel card, and also there's a bit of green, but Gaia brings that green and that blue on her card, of course. So you could definitely be also boosting up your throat chakra as well. It says may love them. You may love Rottweilers, okay, or you may have dreamed of a Rottweiler, the dog, okay. It says that Rottweilers may shine the light on your need to, on your need for decisive action and deeper discernment, okay? So just make sure that you really use your discernment at this time when you're dealing with people or just in any situation, every single little thing. Discern that thing. Is this thing right for me? Does this thing fit my energy? Do I resonate with that? And it's fine if you don't resonate with someone's version of things or what someone is just telling you. It's okay to not resonate. Even if this don't always resonate with you, what I say, it's up to you to choose the pieces of the information that I give you that are right for you, And I think Gaia is really asking you to like really boost that up, how much you do that. Rottweilers also represent loyalty and guardianship, So I feel like, just like you are a guardian of the earth, Mother Gaia is a guardian of you. And you have shown such beautiful loyalty to these, to these loving energies that you want to put out into the earth. This loyalty to Mother Gaia. You could be someone, I heard, like, picks up trash, like, it is such an exciting way. Okay, you could be someone who picks up trash, who really cleans up, who really cares about Gaia, who really, wants to donate to, like, ocean and to rebuilding the forest and to making sure that the animals are cared for. Like, this kinds of things, Gaia really truly loves and appreciates. Okay. The Rottweiler can also represent facing fears and selective relationships and decisive choices, So be kind of selective about the relationships that you enter into, but not from a fearful place, but from a place of you having just like very strong boundaries and this, sense of respect for yourself and this clear, like, way that you make decisive choices. I was talking about the emotional balance with that Two of Forces, and I feel like that definitely plays a big part in the choices that you make, So keep that emotional balance so that you could be making the best possible choices in that moment, and know that whatever choices you do make, Gaia and your guides and, God and everybody, they got your back, baby. So next was the canyon, okay? The canyon symbolizes a place where two mountains or conflicting ideas come together, representing how you are exploring a transition or a pathway forward, So you could have been torn between two ways of thinking or, had a conflicting way of being, or maybe you have conflicting ideas with the people around you, But I feel like you're bringing things together for yourself, this beautiful energy of integration, and the ways that you're exploring your transitions and really following the path with this complete trust in the divine is really beautiful. And it is calling in so much protection and guidance to you at this time. So, like, just don't lose the faith, don't lose the hope in what it is that you're doing, because you're doing such a great job. I feel like you could have had a lot of people, who have stolen from you, physically or just spiritually or mentally, but it's really giving like mentally and emotional type of energy, People have tried to steal that beautiful angelic energy that you hold in so many different ways. And that's why you're always getting this confidence boost. And that's why Gaia is reminding you that you have done this lifetime after lifetime, baby. You are a professional. You are unstoppable. And it's okay to meet people with grace, because you know that you are covered and everything is handled. Like I said, they try to take these beautiful angel energies that you have, but no one could ever take that, baby. It's built in, it's deep in, I'm hearing like it's encoded into your DNA. Like, they can't take it, even if they take some of that DNA, okay? Look, that's God that's encoded in that DNA, baby. And it will always be. It says benevolence and compassion, recognizing the eternal force within yourself and others, And I'm really hearing, it's the God in me. They think I'm so fresh. They think I'm so clean. They think I'm so sweet. But also it's like you're not going around judging people. You know what I mean? And if you do have to make some sort of judgment in a situation or whatever, you're very balanced in that thing. You, like, you want justice, but you have compassion with the justice that you want, I don't feel like, you just want everybody to like die and go to jail. And, I talk about these things, but that's what spirit be saying, okay? That be what is channeled. That doesn't mean that that's what I want for people. What I want for people is for them to heal and to come to a better place within themselves, so that we all can have fun and, hang out together. We can eat each other's food and, really commune with each other the way that I like to do with people, the way that I would like to do with my family, It says managing the fair distribution of power, though, I feel like a lot of people that you're dealing with outside of you could be in a very imbalanced place, with these scales being tipped. But also I feel like, God has tipped these scales in your favor on purpose. So the best thing you could do is just focus on keeping your energy very clear. Keep operating out of this high vibrational energy, excuse me, and keep having that beautiful energy of divine healing going on with you. We got child orphan. It says independence based on learning to go it alone, conquering fear of surviving, And she's saying, like, also this energy of you, like, going it alone with the energy that you're never alone. This is what's keeping you so covered, so tapped into this eternal energy. And it's important that you continue to act with that kind of wisdom and grace, because this is what is really carrying you forward and taking you on into this very powerful future. Okay, we got Messiah, baby. You are shining like you are really got this Christ energy going on within you. You could be someone who, whatever service you do for humanity, you do it with such humility. Like, you're so genuine about whatever it is that you do, so genuine about the people that you love, and you love everybody, and so genuine about the help that you offer, and you're willing to help any and everybody. Or maybe you were willing to help any and everybody, but now this is why Gaia is asking you to set those boundaries. It's okay to help. It's okay to, help humanity with humility, but also you have to have a line. And sometimes you have to back up from that situation and leave room for God to come in and give the proper judgment where judgment is due. It's not like it's not anybody's fault. It's just the way that things go. I really heard the way the cookie crumbles. Okay, what else, Mother Gaia? We got warrior. You are a warrior for God, baby. You have this beautiful strength, skill, discipline, and toughness of will. It says heroism, stoicism, and self-sacrifice in conquering the ego. You have conquered your ego and turned it into something that works for you. You have used your strength, skill, and discipline that God gave you to become this beautiful energy that you are. So make sure that you take the time to connect with Gaia and continue to keep those light codes going. She's saying the crystalline grid. Make sure that you're tapping into the crystalline grid and things like that. Gaia offers so many wonderful energies, so many plants and flowers. I tell you guys the meanings of, so many different meditation methods, from, sun gazing to moon gazing to, stargazing to imagining beings coming from cosmic guides. Like, there's so many different ways that you can tap into Gaia and boost yourself energetically in order to stay in this, Messiah warrior type of energy that you're in, baby, because it's so beautiful. What else? I'm getting excited. Okay, we got child eternal. Okay, like I said right here, that's in the overall energy. Beautiful eternal soul. Okay, it says determination to remain young in body, mind, and spirit, and the ability to see things with fresh eyes. Also, I'm hearing Gaia loves the way that you look at her. Like, you're still in awe of the world. You know what I mean? Like, and I don't know why she's giving me the feeling like that's a rare thing. Like, people don't look at Gaia the way that, our ancestors looked at Gaia. They really loved her and cared for her and, respected the plant life and respected the wildlife and really communed with Gaia. They didn't make Gaia God, you know what I'm saying? But they really loved her. And I think you love Gaia like that. When you see flowers and trees and just, her waters or whatever, like, you are still in awe of her energy and the things that she offers. And you're very aware of that energy that Gaia brings to us. And she loves that, okay? For real, like, I got the big chills right now. What else? We got King, okay? So I heard King's calling. So this is absolutely what you have, what you accept when you step into that Christ energy and you're open to, doing what God wants you to do. You step into the King's calling, and this is what you have done. And Gaia wants you to tap in with her so that she can help you to bring more enlightenment to this, to this newfound position that you're in, wanting to help you to be the most benevolent leader that you can possibly be. It says benefiting those in your charge, you know. So also this energy of you being someone who's meant to like talk to a lot of people or meant to help a lot of people, even if you do it like, you know, in the behind the scenes type of way or whatever. It's kind of like, I don't know why she's giving me the energy of like a songwriter. You could be a songwriter, but I think this is just the example, you know, because I said even if you do it in a way where you're kind of in the background with it, because a songwriter can write a song for an artist and the whole world benefits from that beautiful song that that songwriter wrote, no matter who sings it. So in that way, that person still touched all those people they were meant to touch, and they weren't afraid to do it as a collaboration. And so I think, this is gorgeous. Okay, I think Gaia just wants you to realize that you collaborate with her, to see her as a teammate of yours, because how could we be here learning these lessons, you know what I mean, without Gaia? Like, we need her. Yeah, it says athlete, okay? So it's like, it says dedication to transcending physical limits, including handicaps, development of personal willpower, and strength of spirit, you know? This is what she's wanting to assist you with. All right, let me get some more. Okay, so what is Aurora Boreas and God? We got the light of the world, okay? So this energy of her knocking at your door, you know, really wanting to connect with her. Also, I feel like she could be wanting to, you know, warn you about like some despotism or some cruelty, you know, or some people who are trying to use their power to control people on the outside of you, you know. Like, know that these people are under judgment for what they have done to you. And it's like, at the end of the day, they really can't hear spirit. They really can't tap deep into themselves, into that energy. Like, they don't see that benevolence and compassion within themselves and others. So a need for you to be very forgiving, you know. She's saying like, she just showed me like, you know, the world and like one person being nasty. So like them getting like, you know, thumped off of the earth, you know. It's like, she doesn't get the choice to like just thump nasty people off of the earth, you know. They're welcome here too. This is their home too. And it doesn't mean that their negativity is all right or that it's called for or that, you know, she agrees with it. But it is what it is. And so this energy of you really accepting things as they are. And like I said, not being too judgy, realizing that God is the judge and that you don't have to worry about that. Like, what you need is always going to come to you. Nobody can stop you because you already answered the king's calling, baby. What's Judge and Aurora Boreas, okay? The Akashic field, like I said. You already stepped into your Akashic field, and that is the very energy that is calling in the judgment on these people. So it's up to you to just, like I said before, act with that nobility and grace and just have this beautiful gratitude for life and know that things are just going up and up and up, you know. They're just improving more and more and more. And the more you go out and do things in nature and connect with that beautiful, you know, I heard ethereal, eternal energy that Gaia carries, then the more you know, absorb those kind of qualities for yourself. What's Child, Orphan, and Aurora Boreas, okay? With the Four of Keys, with clearing the way, you know. But that's the Four of Swords, the Four of Keys, you know. So that clear mind, when you ground, you transmute, when you tap into Gaia, you know, when I meditate with Gaia, okay, I go out and I imagine, look at these kids outside, okay, run into this mother right here, okay? And that's the way she wants us to run to her, you know. And when I go outside to meditate with Gaia, I imagine I step in the grass, okay, and imagine these roots growing out of my feet, of course, planting myself as the tree that I am, this beautiful life, okay? That's you, a beautiful life, just like a tree, able to root and ground into Gaia whenever you need. And so many different ways you can do it. But let me finish, okay? I like to imagine those roots growing out of my feet, and I imagine, you know, I say a few words, Archangel Metatron, please help me tap into Mother Gaia's energy, okay, to drain all of this negative, lower vibrational energy I may have collected in my entire aura, in my entire light body, in my emotional body, in my mind complex. I would like you to help me drain that out into Gaia for transmutation and healing, right? I imagine that drain process happening while I take deep breaths, just stand there breathing, imagining that draining out, slowly but surely until it's all gone. And then I ask Gaia to send up energies of compassion, her energies of love, her energies of forgiveness, her energies of beauty, whatever it is that comes to my mind, whatever it is that I think of. And I feel so good after I do it, so maybe giving that a try. Also, I could connect to the crystalline grid, where I imagine this big beam of light coming in, going down my left side into the earth and finding the crystalline grid. You know what I mean? I imagine like a little plug or, something like that, establishes a connection to the crystalline grid. And then imagine that beautiful rainbow light of the crystalline grid coming up the other side of me, And that is such a powerful meditation that I got out of one of these books, from the decks. But it works so well. So there's this energy now that I'm back. Okay, so back to this. There's this energy of you grounding and doing things like this with Gaia in order to get your mind very clear and to clear the way, And also this energy of this tree being in the road, he has an axe, but I don't feel like he cut that tree down. I feel like that tree represents burden. It represents dead weight and all of these different things that you have released. Because Child Orphan talks about conquering the fear of surviving, So that's exactly what that dead tree represents, that tree in the road. This fear of surviving that you may have had for so long. But now that thing is gone, Gaia wants to help you to clear your way. Or to finish transmuting that. Okay, what's Messiah and Aurora Boreas? We got the Three of Scrolls, okay, with setting your course. So it's like this Christ energy that you're in, because it's going under, Messiah, okay? This Christ energy that you're in allows you to set your course. And also we got the rainbow with more of that infinite life, that connection to God type of energy. You truly can set your course whichever way you want to go, as long as you're tapped into the Akashic field and you're keeping your mind clear. But this Three of Scrolls energy also talks about things coming in, you receiving some sort of treasure or some sort of reward for all of this hard work that you have done to get into this Messiah energy, What's Warrior and the Aurora Boreas? We got the Scribe and we got Reflection. But Reflection, I'm going to leave it, okay? We got the Scribe. So also you're like this beautiful collector of energy. And people could even look at you like you're a lower type of energy. Because I was talking to Spirit, and I was like, were there ever royal scribes, not like a scribe that just follows royalty around, but someone who is royal but also carries the scribe energy? And they were like, of course, Of course. But, they talk about how, scribes only copy the works of great men, But it's just not true. In reality, scribes immerse themselves in the philosophies and, the understandings of so many different people. And, just to be able to tell the story just right, or just to be able to offer you all of the facts. And that type of energy is the reason why you are the warrior that you are today. It is a skill and a strength, the discipline that you have, and your ability to retain all of this knowledge that you collect. That's a gift, okay? What's Child Eternal and the Aurora Boreas? The King of Keys, okay? So I feel like you are mastering the element of air, and I think Gaia really wants to help you do that. You can even, step into the grass, root yourself, and ask her to help you with that. To help you with the mastery of air, you know what I'm saying? To help you to choose your thoughts wisely and to move about this world the way that she would move about this world, to love this world the way that she loves herself, because of course Gaia loves herself just like we love her, just like you love yourself, I hope. What's the king and the Aurora Boreas? Okay, we got the seven of forces with balance. Okay, so this king's calling that you have answered is bringing in all of this balance, but it's through all of this place of illusion. And it's so funny because here's scales again, but now these scales are balanced, and they're not balanced at all on the judge card, you know. So you have definitely stepped into this place where things are balanced. But like I said, on the outside of you, things are not, you know, so balanced for certain people. And I feel like here you are, you know, just focused on this love of God, you know. And like I said, with this Uriel and the Sphinx energy, you obtain so much knowledge, and you are very good at clearing the mind, or you're learning to be good at keeping your mind very clear. And these people are kind of heartbroken, okay? Because they're not able to come in and cause conflict with the Five of Scrolls. Like they want to create some sort of like diversity for you in your life. You know, they want to make you feel different or make you feel isolated. But Gaia is saying, no, we're all here just whispering in your ear and telling you everything that you need to know because of your beautiful emotional mastery. The mastery of water. Baby. What else? What's God and the light of the world? Angelic frequency, okay? So it says, angels are here. You are safe. You have a potent connection, you know. You have a beautiful, potent connection. And like I said, you have much more of a connection with Gaia than you might be giving her credit for or giving yourself credit for. Like you have spent lifetime after lifetime with her. You are a friend of her. And that is why, you know, you love her so much. But it's so much deeper than that, you know. Like your life is literally tied into hers. What's Judge and the One of Forces, okay? Gaia Gateway activation, okay? That's what this was all about. So tapping into Gaia in order to expand your Akashic field, okay? It talks about learning experiences, wisdom transmission, and earth intelligence. So wanting you to use your angelic frequency in order to tap into the intelligence of the earth, okay? What's Child Orphan and the Four of Keys? The Stargate Heart. It says, heart chakra opening, unlocking, and generosity. Excuse me. So this Stargate heart energy is what's really clearing the way for you. That love, that compassion, like I said, that you're stepping into. And the more grace that you act with, the easier it is for you to just step right on into whatever it is that you want to step into. What's Messiah and the Three of Scrolls? We got this Pleiadian activation. So big energy she want to bring to you too, which talks about coming together in harmony in the heavens and resolution, you know. She wants to come together with you and bring you certain resolutions to some issues or problems you might be feeling like you're having. Wanting to bring you the realization that they're not really issues or problems, that you got this, okay? What's Warrior in the Scribe? Higher heart activation, okay? But I was talking about your heart chakra and your solar plexus chakra, okay? It says, dropping shields, divine love, your heart is healed, baby. So know that because of this, your ability, woo, man, you know everything, okay? If you think there's any drama or any issues that you ain't broke down and figured out and already called for what it is, baby, then you are tripping, okay? You know what's up. So don't doubt yourself. Because there's this energy here, you know, that even though your heart is healed or your heart is healing at such a rapid rate, like you could still be in this place where you're questioning yourself a little bit. Maybe because you are a scribe, you know, and you take in so much information. So it's so easy to look at things from a lot of different ways. And that could cause a little bit of doubt, you know, or a bit of questioning within you sometimes. But Gaia is saying like, no. That expansive view on the situation is the reason why your heart heals so rapidly, because you're able to look at it from every point of view and really come to like a fair judgment of, you know, yourself and what you should do in that moment. And also you're aware that like no matter what judgment or decision you come to, God has the final say on whatever it is goes on in your life, you know. What's child eternal and the king of keys? The sacred inner space with sacral chakra tenderness and sensuality. And it almost like went in reverse. You could have some sort of writer's block or something. I just said this in another reading the other day. But you could have writer's block, or you could be having an issue with creating. And I think you just need to like clear your mind a little bit. I heard have a little fun also. And don't be so snappy or complainy, okay? Because this can like have an effect on your artistic energies, and it could be a bit of an issue. Or you could just be going through this major sacral chakra healing energy at this time, you know, that's going to awaken your artistic abilities a lot more. So that could also be why she was asking you to like have patience with yourself, and don't forget that you're eternal. What's the king and the seven of forces? I guess that was confirmation, that card. We got the memories of Atlantis, okay? It says spiritual acceleration, progress, and technology, okay? So you're making very fast progress, okay? In the way that you're accelerating, in the way that you're growing. So Gaia, that's why she's asking to tap in with her, because she would like to help, okay? Help to bring you whatever it is that you need to assist you in this higher heart activation, and in the activation of your ability to co-create with God on a much higher level. Oh, we got the central sun right here too. And we got the heart of source under that, okay? So wanting to give you, it says abundance, downloads, regeneration, and success, okay? So Gaia wanting to bring in an abundance of downloads. And it's so funny, this energy right here, okay? This beetle, I've been seeing so many of these. There's so many of these out this year, okay? And I just don't know why, what's going on with them. Maybe they like, it's time for them to come out and make new beetles or whatever, but one moment, I'm going to look it up. My sister had one on her shirt. She walked in, well, it was kind of like on her hip, you know. She walked in with my nephew, and she just had a big ass beetle just right on her, and he was just riding with her, you know. And I didn't want to tell her, I didn't want to say nothing because I didn't want to freak her out, but she still freaked out. She like took all her clothes off. She freaked all the way out, okay. So this energy of you not freaking out because you really don't have anything to fear. You know, I told her, like, they don't even bite. Like, all they do is just fly and be big, you know. So it says, oh, I see. I forgot a word. I was like, this is not telling me nothing. So it symbolizes strength, okay? Let me see what else. It says, I believe, the Japanese believe beetles are very good luck. I found a pretty interesting article. Yeah. The dream about Japanese beetles can have different meanings based on the dream's details. They often symbolize beauty, protection, and renewal in your life. It says, when you encounter jewel beetle symbolism, it is a reminder that life is a series of unexpected moments and joy and beauty in the smallest of moments, okay? It says, it says they represent change, transition, and rebirth. Their metamorphosis from grub to beetle reminds us that we too transform in that way. It says they also represent spiritual, metaphysical, and prophetic energy, I guess. So it says it says the beetle becomes a messenger of wisdom, guiding us to navigate the complexities of life with unwavering determination, okay? So this is what you have become. What's the final thought on this, my love? We got commitment. Okay? So stay committed and stay true to whatever it is that you're doing for yourself, and stay balanced, okay? Because this is all attracting abundance and also attracting more clarity to the direction that you're wanting to go in, or the direction that you need to go in. And like I was saying before, you know, don't worry about like anyone being able to come in and like displace you know, like to come in and cause disruption like they may have been able to do in the past. That's not going to work, especially not if you stay grounded into that beautiful Gaia energy, babes. Past it. So it says, nature photographer June Hunter has documented the lives of a pair of crows she called George and Mabel, and their commitment to one another. When George's beak broke due to an accident, his loving and faithful partner Mabel took over to ensure that George was fed and protected. When they coupled up, they agreed for better or worse in sickness and in health. This loving pair remains committed. The commitment card asks that you examine areas where you have entered into an obligation. Are you ready to put in the work if needed? Are you willing to sacrifice something to ensure that you stay true to your word? If it is a goal you are committed to seeing through to completion, are you willing to offer your time and resources? Think about the commitments you have made. Do they raise your vibration just thinking about them? Or do you feel a heaviness associated with the situation? Of course, we all have our moments of feeling less than enthusiastic. The question you may need to consider is if those moments of angst and resentment outweigh the love and support your commitment brings to your situation, you know? So I feel like when it comes to this commitment that you have with the divine, that you know that this is something that raises your vibration. Like, I don't feel like your commitment to the divine brings the thought of heaviness. Maybe it might bring a little bit of pressure, you know what I mean? Because spirit will lay it on thick and be like, you know, you're supposed to, you know, help so many people. And there's so many things we want you to get started on, you know, but it's just that now that you can hear them, they're like, yes, finally we can get this thing going. Because they spend a lot of time trying to talk to you. They spend a lot of time giving you downloads, you know. And I feel like Gaia is like really no different. So go ahead and like do the connection and do the things that you need to do. And like most importantly, like make sure that you remain committed to yourself. I feel like your self-love is to a place where it may not have ever been in the past. And it's so important to you at this time. It's very beautiful the way that you have been caring for and loving yourself, you know. I'm hearing like the way you've been feeding yourself also. Not only like the energies you've been feeding yourself, but the foods you've been feeding yourself as well. Like, you're doing so good. So continue to answer that beautiful call and call on Mother Gaia if you need anything, baby. And with that, I'm done. I hope you guys have a happy, fabulous, wonderful, and amazing day. Okay, that you got something that you need out of this. And I will see you later, my love. Bye.